Hi, this is Megan Thompson. I'm the coordinator of student organizations and university events in the Department of Student Life. I'm making this instructional video to show you guys how to log your involvement or your volunteer hours or your service learning hours using OrgSync. So this is a step-by-step guide on how to do that. What you're going to do is you're going to log into your MyUCA once you get to the UCA website. Log in. And then once you're logged into MyUCA, the OrgSync Community Home can always be accessed by clicking this green arrow. It will pop up in a new screen. And just for your information, it is always easiest to use OrgSync in Google Chrome web browser or Mozilla Firefox. Internet Explorer is the least compatible with OrgSync. So when you get to the OrgSync home, what you're going to see at the top is this My Tools function. You're going to go to that and you're going to click Involvement. Once you've clicked Involvement, all you're going to do is add an involvement entry. And so what you can do is, according to if it is a service learning hour, volunteer hours, or if it's just purely community service or volunteer hours, it depends on what you're wanting to log. So say you're wanting to log community service hours that you did on your own independently, you will select volunteer and log them through that. But if it's service learning hours that you're wanting to log, you want to log them in your service learning portal where your faculty member or professor will be checking. So you'll click service learning and you can identify whatever category they have told you to put those in. And we'll say that I went to the Boys and Girls Club, that I helped with the Harvest Fest for 3 hours, and that it was on September 17th. And the reference name's the person at that community partner or that organization, that volunteer organization or service organization that we can contact to verify your hours. So for today, I'll just say that it's Megan Thompson, and that I'm the director. And my email address is Megan T. We want to make sure that that email address is correct so that whenever it is sent to them to approve, it goes to the correct person at the agency that you did your volunteer hours or service learning with. This proof of participation can be used to upload a file that you received from the agency or the organization that you volunteered or did service learning with. So for example, sometimes they give you a letter saying that you did 10 hours at the Boys and Girls Club. You can find that on your computer and upload that as proof of participation. If you would like to identify learning outcomes for your own information and your own log of what you did as a student at UCA, or maybe your professor has asked you to log those learning outcomes as a part of your class, you may do that. So say you learned about citizenship and advocacy, you can also write a reflection that you can look back on as well. And then you'll want this to show on your full involvement record, and you'll submit the entry. The way that you know that it was received is you'll have a green bar appear at the top to say that your entry was successfully submitted. And now, as I can see, I have pending and incomplete hours. This is where you'll see if your hours have been approved or not, and these are your recent activities that you have logged or events that you've been swiped into on campus by other organizations. And the great thing about logging these involvements is that it'll keep up with your top learning outcomes and everything you do over your time here at UCA. And you can go look back at those by looking at Manage Involvement and seeing the memberships that you were in and the activities that you went to. And you can also, at the end of your experience at UCA, or maybe you're applying for a job or a school or an internship, you can request an official transcript with this information on there to give to your employer or use while you're filling out your resume. You can also look for a full involvement entry PDF just for you to see. So here's a preview of mine and the activities that I've done. And it will also have your learning outcomes and your reflection on there. So that is how you add an involvement entry on My UCA. Once again, to recap, you're going to go to My Tools, Involvement, add involvement entry, and fill out the information. Have a good day and thank you for watching.